Hello, the title of today's drawing video is Andy's Onions, and I am referring to Andy Warhol. Here I've got a Xerox copy of some drawings he's done of onions, which illustrates so nicely the outer contour shape of the onion, depending on what angle he was looking at it from. So I will be doing a contour drawing of this onion here. And then, I don't know what you call this, the veins in the onion skin, the way he's drawn them, they indicate the volume of the onion. This is called cross contour drawing. So I'm first going to capture the outer shape, and then I'm going to put in some of these veins to indicate the volume of the onion. Okay, so initially, when looking at any shape you wish to draw, I kind of squint a little bit and I capture in my mind what is the shape of that object, the overall shape, minus all the detail. And so for this one, you can even trace your finger around it. It would be a circle shape for that onion. And then if I change the position, it's still rather circular. Okay, so I'm going to position it how I want to draw it. My perspective is a little bit different than yours. Okay, so the initial shape would be, I pretend like I'm wearing shape glasses, would be something like that. Okay, but I am going to do a contour drawing of the outer shape with some of the, I don't know what you call that, the onion fluff. Okay, so I'm probably going to start, again, my perspective is different. I'm going to start around, go around, and then there's some detail down here at the bottom that you can't see from your perspective. So I'm going to do that first. And then also when starting my drawing, sometimes, like I said, I'll trace it in the air with my finger, and then I'll decide where do I want to put that onion on the page. It could be here, here, here. For right now, I'm going to start low down. And I'm using a 6B pencil, which is really soft. I don't normally go with a pencil lead that's that soft, but I want you to be able to see my drawing. And then if I add more pressure, that pencil lead is going to come out darker. And I would probably go slower than this, but for expediency's sake of the video, I'm going to go a little bit faster. So I am pretending that my pencil is running along the edge of that object, like an ant crawling along the edge, mostly looking at the object, occasionally glancing at my drawing to make sure I'm on track. Okay, now I've got all this great texture of, I don't know what's it called, the onion tassel, the onion fluff up here at the top. Lots of detail. I'm just going for the overall shape, and then I'll come back and get more of it. Okay, so then I've got part of that is coming down in here. Okay, at this point, I am going to lift my pencil. I could just cross right over it, but I'm going to lift, come back in, And there's lots of little lines in here. I'm going to go a little bit lighter to indicate how delicate that is. Okay, then same within here. And I don't have to do all of them. Just enough to indicate the texture of whatever that thing is called. Okay, now you can't see it, but at the bottom, there's, I guess that's where it was rooted into the ground. So I'm going to do another contour shape for those details. Again, I'm going a little bit faster than I normally would. Okay, so I've got the overall contour shape of the onion from the position, the perspective that I'm seeing it. Okay, so I've got the contour outline of that shape. Now I can start putting in some of these striations in the onion skin, and those are curved, those are cross contour, is going to indicate, we're not at shading yet, but those lines will indicate the volume of the onion. Again, I don't need to put all of those in. And by trying to the best of your ability to follow that curvature with your pencil, you'll begin to understand the volume of objects that you're drawing. Mine's a little wonky here. Okay, probably straighter towards the center. It's like a globe. Those longitudinal and latitudinal lines narrow at the base and bow out more at the midpoint or the equator. Okay, I think you get the basic idea. So there's one contour drawing of an onion with cross contour lines in the middle to indicate volume. And I could keep going like Andy Warhol. I could turn this around different perspectives. It's pretty great from where it was rooted in the ground, you can see all the striations going out from that center point. And by doing this, I begin to understand the shape and form of things and the volume. Okay, and that is it for Andy's onions.